to Flory Models Daily Vlog. Yes, back here we are on the 6th of July 2015 after a week away with the Snack Guys. Amazing job. Again, thanks guys for all the money you raised. 2,700 you raised for us to get over there and everything else. It helps a lot. It's a massive project. We have 54 of us totally go out in number, so you can imagine that's a big old lot. Out there, and just obviously the logistics and all the bits and pieces and the working it out and everything, you know, a little bit of money from you guys really does help out a long way in that, and it does make a difference massively. So there's a few photos up here, there's more on the site obviously if you've seen them, some of the guides. This is the kids who you are directly helping with your money and kind donations and everything else like that. And there's our little bear with them all, as you can see. So, you know, a big thank you to them all. What I do is I'm going to put up a little bit more about this on the main website and update it a little bit on the Snap page in case you're wondering what it's all about and if you can help out in any way. So there we go. It said great week, got a lovely tan, too much beer, but anyway, cracking on nicely with this guy now. I did a lot of work before I went away and a lot of filler work, to be honest, and it's quite nice because after a week it's bone dry and I can come in here and sand the hell out of it, especially when you're using things like the styrene glue. Today it's basically been right, okay, let's get all the wiring plumbed and make sure it all works, as you can see. So we've got the bottom light down here. Now these need to be shaped. So what I'm doing is I'm actually using what they call castle top LEDs. Now these are 2mm LEDs. The great thing with the castle one is it's, you know, the bit on the top, you can sand and shape it exactly how you want. So from our point of view, we want to put them into being, you know, like the light and domes and various things like it. So you can just glue them into place, hard glue them in there, then sand them into the right profile you want, job done. So that's the easy one with that one. So basically just been going along and doing a lot of this. And at the moment you can see this little guy on the front banging away like a good. And if I just unplug him, we can show you the other one. This one hasn't been profiled. Which one's been profiled? This one's had a profile. So this guy here will go into a different board. So he's going to be permanently on the way around. Okay, so he's going to sit in here, something like this. So he's just going to be a permanently on light, okay? And obviously this will go red and it'll be green on the other side. So these are just going to be permanent like we showed on the video. The other is going to be flashing. We've got another guy, this one up here, which in theory he's going to go in, where are we, black. Okay, so he's going to go in here. So he's pulsing. Hopefully you can see him. I catch him. It hasn't been shaped yet because he's going to go in. But what will happen is this guy, they've all been soldered on, heat shield protected and everything else. And this guy's going to come up in here, and then obviously we can sand profile that in and all the bits and pieces. The other thing as well, I've been playing with these engines. One's one for an engine, need a longer one really. I've got one to hand, let's just do this one. So these are the flicker type lights on these. So if I just plug this guy in, and then we want to go along, is live. So hopefully you can see, if I get it down there, you see you get a little flicker in there? That's always going to do that. I speak about it a lot during the actual video build of this, is exactly what I'm going to do, so I won't bore you to death again with it now. But the whole idea is, I've got a system worked out with the acrylic rod, which will go in here, and it's going to lock totally into the LED, so that light flicker will then pulsate down through the entire acrylic rod. But if we do want to take it off and we just want to hold the jet in our hand, or we wanted to mount it in a different way, obviously then the nozzles and everything else, it will just give a nice flicker with all the metallizer paint colours we're going to use inside the nozzle to give you that ready glow and all the rest of it, which is something I have got in mind. This isn't going to be just sat in this pole. It'll be one of those things where it'll be sat upright on its display, but if you did want to lift it off and show people and flick it over, you don't have to worry about the wiring because it's all going to be internal, it's all going to be secure, so you can handle it, turn it upside down, throw it around, and the lights are all still going to work. Okay, so that is the plan with it. It's going very nicely. The only trouble I've got is that things like the section down here with this one, it's very thin, you know, obviously because of the scale problem. We do need to shield it somewhat, so you know, and my soldering isn't the best in the world, shall we say, so I've had to leave long tabs, solder them down, make sure they're good fit and everything else. So when this wing section comes together like this a little bit later on, we are going to have to put a small plate over here with a little bit of thin plastic card. There's no real way around it, just to protect it. So it is going to make it, from a scale point of view, probably a millimetre or two scale thicker than it should be, okay, in real life. But you're not going to see it. It's going to have weapons and pylons and all the rest of it, and it's all deep and internal. So it's going along very, very nicely. So hopefully what I have is the next part of this will be up to you guys either tomorrow or Wednesday, and that will be up there, which will then talk about a lot of this wiring, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how we're working it all out and everything else like that. So it's coming along very, very nicely. When we left you with the Typhoon, who's still sat here. To be honest, I've run out of time before I could get it in the spray bay, but I'm going to get this one masked up, probably going to do it tomorrow when I've got this thing halfway together and the underside doing as it's drying, and we can crack on with this one and get it into primer. So that one's moving along very, very nicely. Right, a couple of things. The red versus blue group build started whilst I was away on the 27th. Yes, I forgot again. Bit of a panic opening it up. Thanks to Hans for answering my text. I don't know what time it was when I sent it to him. But anyway, that one's open now, so you can go ahead with that. You're going to run till the 12th of December. Yes, it's a full group build, so you're going to get the medals and all the other bits and pieces that come with this one. Red versus blue, it's a little bit in depth, but it's definitely not NATO. Don't think we're talking NATO. This is basically all Russia or the USSR versus the USA. Okay, so it's all the things from the early days of that, and I think the dates run until I can't remember off the top of my head, so I won't say it. Check it out, you'll see it. We'll talk about it more along in the week, and we'll have a look at some of your entries, what you entered into it, and everything else. We're going to get sorted out with the actual reveal video for the last one that finished, the stirring up dust and all the bits and pieces. I'm going to sort out hopefully this week so we can get on with those and get them to you. So the other thing we're going to talk about is that the actual who won it? Yep, the prize draw ended last month. Okay, so the winner for that one goes to Martin, is it Whittle, from Newcastle. Congratulations to you. I pulled it earlier. You get the full set of washes, the box set, and a sticker set, the pen and the badge and all the things like that. I don't know what's going to be this month's quite yet. I'll post that up a little bit later on, and I think we're going to throw a kit in there this month as well, just to really jazz it up, make it something a little bit special. So there we go, that's it for today. I'm playing with electronics. Hopefully, as I said, by tomorrow we'll have this thing together as a whole, which will be quite good, because then the rest of it is really, really straightforward, because I have built everything else. The weapons are all built, the pylons are all built, the fuel tanks are all ready to go on this one. I've ordered the acrylic rod for it, so that's going to be here tomorrow because it's on the next day as well. So hopefully we can start mocking this thing up, getting it how it's going to look, making sure the electronics are working, making sure they're secure inside and not going to move, and then we can really get that one into paint. Same with the Typhoon, we can get that one on the go. And you can see that one wired, because don't forget that one's got a working engine in that one as well. So hopefully that'll be all working and looking great as well. So that's it for today. Great to be back, great to be on. Don't forget, tomorrow night the live show is back with me and Sid. Hopefully some of the team be around as well, and we can get them involved with it as well. So if you want to watch us live during the evening, we'll be on between 7 and 9 British Summer Time, and we'll catch you tomorrow. So until tomorrow, everybody, happy modelling and take care.